Good morning, congregation. My name's Kevin, and I've been a joyful member of this church since the fall of 2010. And Pastor Ninan asked me to speak about what does the first Unitarian Church of Oakland mean to me. The late civil rights activist John Lewis called us to not get lost in a sea of despair. Be hopeful. Be optimistic. Our struggle is not the struggle of a day, a week, a month, or a year. Our struggle is the struggle of a lifetime. Never, ever be afraid to make some good noise. Never be afraid to make necessary trouble. Good trouble. John Lewis's call to get in good trouble reminds me of the best that we can be as Unitarian Universalists, as we struggle to bend the arc towards justice, dismantle white supremacy, and forge transformative relationships with all people struggling to be free. Being a member of the First Unitarian Church of Oakland means being part of something bigger than myself, that has a long-term vision for a world and a faith that does not yet exist. Being a UU means doing the hard internal and external work to challenge oppression within, among, and beyond our walls. As our world is rocked by wave after wave, crisis after crisis, storm after storm, I know I can come home here to this sanctuary in the heart of downtown Oakland. There is a healing balm beneath our ancient redwood rafters. There is strength in these red brick walls. There is the light of hope in our songs and in our music. There is prophetic, long-term vision in our mission and our covenants. There is love flickering in the lights of these candles all around us. There is authentic welcome here for those of us at the margins with no other place left to turn. Here, we create beloved community that centers people from the margins, uplift voices that would be drowned out elsewhere. As we forge solidarity among the oppressed and the privileged, we learn what Aboriginal activist Lilia Watson tells us, that our liberation is bound together. With you at my side, First Unitarian Church of Oakland, I'm so excited to let you know that next March of next year, I will be seeing the Ministerial Fellowship Committee, and I will be seeking full fellowship and ordination to become the queer Filipino-American Unitarian Universalist minister I know I am called to be. Thank you. And no, I know that we are not alone in our quest for life-saving liberal religion. No, we are not alone in our quest for liberation among all people, all races, all genders, all sexual orientations, all nations, and all creatures of the earth, sea, and sky. No, we are not isolated individuals on separate paths, but instead, we are connected to each other and to a vast network of local, national, and global people willing to do the hard thing, willing to get in good trouble, necessary trouble. Indeed, the problems of today's world are many. The threat of global war, the worst pandemic in 100 years, climate change and fires that block out the sun, attacks on affirmative action, reproductive justice, and the constant mind-numbing murders of Black, brown, and LGBTQ people with gun policies that baffle the world. So much to do. So little time before it's too late once again. Changing this whole world sounds like a pretty big task. And alone, I am but one voice. So, I come here, to this place that I can only describe best as magic, to this sanctuary and shelter, for you hold my dreams when I've forgotten them. You light my candle when my flame goes dim. You offer me life-giving water and freshly baked bread. You offer these on the days I need it the most, on the days I feel most hopeless, like after that tragic night at Club Q a few weeks ago in Colorado Springs. Lives ended who just wanted to dance and be free that night. So thank you, First Unitarian Church of Oakland, for wondering with me if another world is possible, as Arundhati Roy asks. Thank you for creating moments of community and connection in this ever-isolating world. Thank you for restoring my resilience and reminding me of who I am and who I am called to be. For a moment, I close my eyes on Sunday mornings. I let the music and the prayers and the light through the stained glass windows wash over me, cleanse me, and mend the broken parts of my soul. For a moment, I remember I am deeply loved by this universe. As the past president of Starr School for the Ministry, Reverend Dr. Rebecca Parker reminds us, none of us alone can save the world. Together, that is another possibility waiting. Until that day, blessed be. Salamat. Amen.
Thank you, Kevin, for sharing your fire.
The gratitude collection will now be gratefully received. There's also a QR code located on the back of your chairs. Your generous support will go towards building this beloved community. We thank you.